Why is the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history not being called terrorism?
He has been identified. He is a local resident.
It was an act of pure evil.
Now, everyone agrees this was an evil act, but not everyone agrees that it was terrorism. The president chose not to use the T word during his address to the nation, yet there's no doubt that the thousands of people who found themselves under attack last night felt terrorized. It's important to acknowledge that one word is not going to change the fact that at least 58 people lost their lives, 59 now we're hearing. 59 funerals are being planned, 59 families are mourning, and at this very moment, they probably don't care about semantics, nor should they. But the reason we need to talk about the term is that this 9-letter word will have implications for how this tragedy will be treated, and it'll shape the conversations that'll follow over the coming days. And it's a debate that's been ongoing with some groups, namely Muslims, feeling a sense of unease around how and who we label as terrorists. If the perpetrator of this act was foreign-born, or if it was a person of color, would we be more quick to call them a terrorist? Many feel the answer to that question is yes.
In these cases, typically when there is an alleged suspect that is understood to be brown-skinned and Islamic and allegedly motivated by the tenets of radical Islam, then quickly in short succession we have a broad understanding in the media that this is a terrorist attack, and the government authorities typically reflect that.
Now, a day earlier, when a Somali refugee stabs a police officer and plows into a crowd in Edmonton, officials are quick to use the word terrorist, citing reports that an ISIS flag was found in the suspect's car. Today, in Las Vegas, authorities used words like disturbed and lone wolf. It's hard not to wonder if this is because of race. Does knowing someone's skin color or religion make us more prone to using the term terrorism? The problem starts with the word itself, and how it is, or more importantly, how it isn't defined.
The definition of terrorism is highly contested, both in academic discourse as well as politics. Different political actors would like to name certain people as terrorists and prevent other people from being named as terrorists, and that kind of contestation very much animates the terms of debate on terrorism all around the world.
Let's go to the dictionary definition first of terrorism. It's directly related to motive, defined as the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims.
We have determined to this point no connection with an international terrorist group.
But, and there's a big but here, when it comes to Nevada law, what happened on the Strip is a textbook example of terrorism. It says that an act of terrorism means any act that involves the use or attempted use of sabotage, coercion, or violence which is intended to cause great bodily harm or death to the general population, which is obviously exactly what happened here. Yes, terrorism is undoubtedly hard to define, but in our quest for clarity, we shouldn't allow race or religion to be determining factors.